Hello. Welcome to the stream. My coffee got cold. Spent too much time working on this border and a thumbnail. Oops. Probably share the live stream. Let's see. How do I do that? Is there an easy way to do that? Oh yeah, share. There it is. Open up Discord. Why am I getting notified? Oh, I got responded to. I asked ETA on F2P-Only high scores in development. Pizzazz responded, glad to see F2P players still having fun. I'll try to get something whipped up shortly. Ooh. Awesome. I will respond to him and say, you're a beast. Heart emoji. Hey, what's up, lol, what? How's it going? Haven't live streamed in a while. Felt bad. I'm gonna post my live stream somewhere. Hopefully I will get viewers. This Discord. Content creation. Do you know of any other F2P-Only accounts? I've met 2 so far. Both said they watched my videos and were inspired to do the same. I'll tell you in 1 second. Let me take a sip of coffee. I was watching the most recent Mudkip video, and he pointed out something. Well, he didn't even really point it out. He was just kind of reading what Pizzazz wrote in announcements. I just didn't read it because I'm stupid. But he made note in the release of members' content that from then on they would be keeping track of who logs into members' worlds, and accounts that have not logged into members' worlds are marked as free-to-play accounts. So once you log into a members' world, then you are no longer a free-to-play account. And he also noted that he would be adding a filter for the high scores in the future. So that's very cool. I was not expecting that at all. Like I was not expecting any sort of recognition for staying free to play. I was just gonna do it for fun. But if there's gonna be high scores involved, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go that hard. I really am not. I'm just gonna play the way I want to have fun. But still fun. Apologies if you can hear my dad talking outside. I might close my window. It's nice out today, so I have my window open, but unfortunately that means you can hear what's happening outside, so. How's it going, G4B? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna click behind this wall so I can keep AFKing for a moment. You assumed it was a nod to me. I mean, there's other people that also want to be free to play, but I'll run 1K. I don't know what that means. Yeah, just doing some solo airs here. Pretty profitable right now, so it's been good. Airs are selling pretty easily for like 15 each. Kind of crazy. Gab here. Oh yeah. G4B aka Gab. Got it. Sag. Oh, he actually wants to do it. Okay, sure. I thought he was saying no. I mean, if anyone out there wants 7x airs, then just follow me to the air altar, I guess. I mean, even at 7x airs, assuming you bought the essence, then you'd be making 70k per hour, so kind of crazy. If you didn't buy your own, if you mined your own S, then you'd be getting about 100k in air runes per hour. Close to what you're doing with Nats, that's insane. Probably similar XP rate too. I mean, Nats I think are 6k an hour or something like that. These are like 5.5. I think the thing is everyone's doing Nats right now. No one's doing airs, so that's probably why they're so good. 120k-ish per hour. Oh, that's pretty good though. 120k an hour. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to trade him. Oopsies. Sorry. I just go on autopilot when I run craft. This music's getting a little loud. I'm not sure if this guy's watching the stream or not, so I'm just going to type to him. Let me know how the music is. I just started using this site recommended by Hurley. He puts on his streams, so I did a little audio test. It seemed fine, so forget to put run on at times. Yeah, same. Usually when I do runners, I try to like turn it on. I get at the same point every time. Just helps with my to get in that rhythm of doing it, just so I don't forget to. So like every time I leave the altar, I'll put it on. Also a little less likely chance of people getting stuck behind things. So yeah, like once you get past the trees outside the air altar, that's usually what I do. Not the best idea to put run on here because everyone gets stuck behind this wall. So yo, Hurley. I didn't check. I was hoping no one else was streaming right now. I don't want to take viewers away or miss someone else's stream too, but I guess I should check too. If I had to guess, I haven't checked, but I would bet Garlic is probably streaming. He's been streaming like daily for like 10 hours a day. Yeah, I'm sure it is kind of annoying doing nats right now with runners just because no one's got a tally, right? I suppose he's probably like going outside the altar. Is that what he's doing? To trade people? Our F2P world's dead. They're not, it's not that dead. Like I've been talking to people, I've run into a lot of people here. There's like 10 to 20 people online on both worlds typically, so. I haven't done much stuff outside of air rune crafting, so it's kind of hard to say, Karsten. I do want to get back to millies at some point, but the price of airs right now are just so good, I can't not be rune crafting. Like, I gotta take advantage of this. If they go back down, I'll probably go back to millies or something. What drops Nature Talisman? I feel like that's like the most common question in everyone's stream, I've noticed. It's kind of funny. Based on what I've heard from other people's streams, I think it's like, isn't it like a rare drop table monsters above ground specifically? Like if you go below ground, it's Chaos Talisman, but if you go above ground, it's Nature, so. Moss Giant is the best probability, okay. Oops, I have not been putting run on. Mystery box from randoms. Oh, okay, interesting. Where did the music go? Oh, it's just a really quiet intro, I see. Oopsies. Cosmic Tally. There's Cosmic Talismans? Oh, I guess, what's that quest called? Oh, Lost City is what gets you there, right? Yeah, I knew that. I honestly didn't think Xanaris was in this for some reason. No idea why. I think I'm thinking of the Fairy Tale quests, and I don't think those are in here, right? Or are they? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that, okay. But Lost City gets you to the Xanaris, I forgot about that. It's green? What? That's interesting. I don't think I've seen it in anybody's videos yet. Have I played Pay to Play since 2013? I've played members on my alts. I haven't done much on my alt. I haven't done all the quests ever on any account, so there's a lot of things I don't know about. Never really got far in members. The only thing I've ever done a substantial amount of anything is Abyss Rune crafting and Amethyst mining. That's pretty much all I've done on my alt. So I don't know much about the game, but It's okay. I'll get to that point. Don't worry. I want to try to experience it at some point. 2004. I feel like that's not 2004, but you know, the Lost City servers. I feel like that's the best way to experience these new things. Right, I did play a little on release of old school RuneScape, but not much. I know if other free-to-play players from OSRS play 2004scape. I don't know if are you watching the stream, Gormand? I'm trying to think who plays. Yeah, obviously Tanner Dino. I don't know where my runner guy went, but who else? Ugly Ogres. There he is. I think Tanner actually logs in pretty often on 2004scape. He's got pretty good stats. I think the name is Tanner instead of Tanner Dino. I have noticed World 1 is pretty laggy. I don't know what it is, but do not know. Who else? Autumn LG plays Inducted, if you count him as a free-to-play player. Who else? Who is still playing is the question. I should probably respond because I don't think he's actually watching the stream. I feel like I'm probably missing someone right now, and I'm just blanking, but oh well. Cozy, are you playing 10 HP 2004scape? That's kind of cool. That's probably a bit challenging. I feel like 10 HP is like in 2004scape, like the amount of lamps you get is kind of crazy, honestly, because there's no like outfit piece random events. So I might change the playlist. This playlist is like really quiet. Maybe a little too quiet. Let me try this one. Josh Brown. I know he makes, or I don't know if he makes videos. I think he streams often. I didn't know he played free-to-play though. That's interesting. I'm like, if you asked me to name free-to-play players on old school RuneScape, I would do a terrible job. Like, I couldn't even I couldn't name all the maxed people on old school free-to-play because I'm awful at keeping up with people that started after like the year 2018. It's not good. And I apologize to those people. Unless they're like people that hang out in Discord and like in voice often, I'm not really familiar with everyone, so yeah, like especially the free-to-play Iron Man community, if you're not in free-to-play CC, I don't really know you, I'm sorry. I don't think this guy realizes that Tanner, like, developed most of this. Maybe I should say something. Oh damn, Autumn Elegy is inducted? No. Autumn Elegy has a different pseudonym on this game, but he is not the inducted. The inducted is the inducted. The inducted's free-to-play account is also the inducted, but that account got banned. RIP, falsely banned. There's a lot of false bans around the time he got banned. Everyone else, for the most part, got unbanned, but not him. Someone asked me today if inducted was Forsberg. I laughed at that. I get where the guy's coming from. He kind of does sound like him, sort of. It's just the accent, I think, though. I think Lynx is Swedish, I think, right? I'm pretty sure. What was his stats? He had like 100-something mil woodcutting XP, and I don't remember if he maxed his stats, but he was a 3 combat account, or 3 combat regular account. I think he surpassed my woodcutting XP at some point, but I could be wrong. You can still look him up on Temple. They'll have an archive of his stats, so. My room temperature coffee. I don't know why anyone's watching this stream. There's so much members content you could be watching instead. I really wish it wasn't a trade-off for going on high detail mode and low detail mode in this, because I do want to listen to sounds occasionally. Like, I wish I could. I know it's not. It wouldn't be authentic, but it would be nice to like have the like level up jingles. I love those. I wish I could hear those. But the trade-off is that you have to have roofs on if you have high detail on, if you didn't know already. Doing Holy Grail, a lot of walking without teleports, that's rough. I don't remember that quest very well. I think I've done it on my alt, I think, but don't remember it at all. Is that the one with, like, Merlin? Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like it'd be really interesting if I tried to do all the quests without quest guides. It would take probably forever, but I would probably have to, or I would, as a byproduct, I would probably get really invested in the lore, which is kind of cool. I am interested in some of the storyline of RuneScape. I've just never, I don't know, it's hard to like get into, I feel like, unless you have something out there directly explaining these kinds of things. Who was I talking to? Somebody in Discord the other day. Yeah, I was just in Discord with some people. I think it was Hour that brought this, or I brought it up to Hour, I guess. He was doing the Barb agility course and streaming it on Discord, and I was like, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was saying how the rooftops is like so stupid on old school. It's like there's no lore behind it. It's just like, here, get on some roofs, I guess. Train agility. Like Gnome course and like Barb have like, you know, it's like you have to do like a mini quest to use their course. You know what I mean? And it has some like theme to it, I guess. It was sort of what I was saying, and but then I thought about it. I was like, wait a second, why is there a course in the wilderness? What is the lore behind that? I tried looking it up. I couldn't find any information, but yeah, I think he said something like it's probably like an old training ground or something. That would make sense if that was the answer. I wonder if there is anything in the game that alludes to the story behind why there's a agility course in the wilderness. Agility meta is monkey bars. Yeah, I know. I saw that video of you just gotta like leave your cursor in one spot and just keep clicking it. Yeah, I mean that's not really meta though. It's slower XP, I believe, right? I hope no one's ragging in the wilderness course. That's something I hope for those out there training agility right now. It's more XP than Barb. Interesting. It's probably good up to a certain level, but probably not meta. Dead. Good. Good to hear. I personally would not like having to train in the wilderness for anything, because it's kind of frustrating when people crash you for no reason at all, just to be jerks. So I'm glad to be here in free to play. Don't have to train Herblore. Don't have to do that. Don't have to click on a gate over and over again to train Themey XP. It's good stuff. Yo, what's up, Evan? It's like a trial version of the skill, yeah. Without farming, it's kind of rough out there, isn't it? I even mentioned, I don't remember who exactly, but it was like, you don't even have like Slayer, so like you're not killing stuff and getting like occasional herbs for doing Slayer, you know. It's, you gotta kill stuff. I guess to be honest, you do have to kill stuff for melee XP, but I don't even know, like, what is the best melee XP in Members 04? I guess maybe like those desert bandits are good, I would guess. I wonder if they drop herbs. Probably not. Maybe they do though, I don't know. Probably not like often as you would hope. What's up, Zune? Don't talk shit about gates. That is top tier skilling content. I was saying in Discord the other day, if anyone like tunes into the multiple streams going on where people were just freaking clicking on a gate, I'd be like, nah, no thanks, I'm good. I'm not playing this. Absolutely not. it was hilarious to watch Inducted and Dog just like AHKing the gate. It was so funny, like it just like try harding opening a gate over and over again. It was really stupid to watch. Sunburn, hangover, gate clicking content. That's rough. This is what you rushed home to do, Hurley. Was it worth it? I know. I was watching Garlic stream, and I saw he had like 300 viewers. I was thinking, like, man, all these like new players are probably seeing this and being like, what the hell is going on? Exactly, it's what the people want to see. I mean, if you think about it objectively, it's a proven fact that if you stream yourself clicking gates, you get 300 viewers, but if you stream yourself crafting air runes, you get 24 viewers. I feel like a lot of people first day just watch streams so they could see multiple first day angles. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Who else was streaming day one? I didn't see anyone else on my subscriptions. I wonder if anyone's in Discord right now. I wouldn't have minded. No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, he kind of had a monopoly on that. Not like it would make a difference if I streamed just day one, but quite a few Kick streams. Ah, okay. I don't really use Kick. Is there like a viewer base for 04 on Kick at all? Like, is there like a category similar to how Twitch has? I've only used Kick maybe like once or twice, so I'm not really sure. But are there people like tuning into that sort of thing, or no? Yeah, it's funny. I do every so often. I open up my public chat in Old School, and there's like people talking about me. Like they'll be like, there's a guy the other day. What did he say? I posted it in Discord. It was like, let me open it up real quick. Pause grinding on 04 and this. Respect. Bit nerdy though. All I'm doing is AFKing use. How is that nerdy? Vancouver. On Kick. Pizzazz streams on Kick? What? I did not know that. Might have to make a Kick account then. Actually, I have one. I think it's I think it's the same as my Twitch. I can't remember what I did. Oh, okay. If Pizzazz streamed on Kick, then I'd have to, but... Oh wait, I have not been running, have I? Oopsies. Pre-members tour of all the content and interview. Oh, I'll have to watch that. Oh, it's in the OSRS category? Okay. Top 2 OSRs. That's funny. That Vancouver Pizzazz interview was awful. Why's that? The over-the-top hype streamer personality. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There are a few people out there I'm like, man, I want to watch your videos, but when you talk like not a real person, it's so hard for me to watch. I know what you're saying. I don't think I've really watched the Vancouver or whatever, but I know what you mean. Some people out there, it's like, can you just talk normally? I mean, does it? Yeah, I don't think the stream allows you to. It's probably a setting I have to change. Oh, oops, I forgot to respond. Yeah, you've got a good voice for commentary, I must say, Hurley. It is easy to listen to. Like, sometimes I just don't want to be all hyped up like some people commentate. It's like, I don't know. You wouldn't speak to someone in real life that way. Spencer, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but so apparently Pizzazz wrote in his news post for when members came out that anyone who logs into a members world will no longer have a tag on their account or something like that called, so like they will no longer be considered a free-to-play player. So he has something implemented that keeps track of players' free-to-play / pay-to-play status, members, whatever you want to call it. I'm explaining this so poorly, so apologies, but hopefully you get the idea. So he said in the future he plans on implementing a filter for the high scores for free-to-play only players, and I mentioned it to him today in the development channel, and he said he will start working on it shortly, so that's really exciting. I'm sure there's not many, but it would be pretty cool, I think. Got a wrong chat from Brown. Last time I responded something silly back to him and he acted like he didn't wrong chat me. Just want to point that out. I don't know if he's watching. Why am I getting a notification on Escape? Okay, I don't know. There you go. Is that guy on his way? Let's see. No, he's still at level 2. Okay, I can go do another lap. No genuine. Wait, what did he say? I'm Solaran you. What does that mean? Need 67 agil. Wait, what? Wait, okay, well, let's see if this guy actually... Solaran the oh yeah, that's a thing. He's like the guy that drops like herbs and stuff, right? Yeah, I've heard of that. Oh, we got a sorry, no OSRS commentary. I'll skip what I was about to say. I have a feeling I may have to purchase some law runes in excess to be able to bribe people to hop to my world. That's my strategy for trading as a free-to-play player. Has he hopped yet? Yes, he has. I guess I'll wait here then. How many did he need? I think he said 4K. I want to say he said 4K. How much is that? 60,000 coins. Hello, where's he going? What? That was crazy. Hi, babe. Yo. Craft guild multi-skill method? No, thanks, I'm good. However, I did think of a method to do. I won't be doing it often for obvious reasons, but so if I very expensive, yeah, true. Wizard for sale, robes. I do not. Sorry. So I am working on purchasing big bones. Wow, that's aggressive. So once I have those acquired, I can wait till my run energy recharges while I'm at the bank here. So I'll just like switch over to doing prayer until I get back to some decent run energy. I'll do a lap and repeat. So that's pretty efficient because then I'll only be rune crafting when I'm full run energy. That's probably how I'll do most of my prayer, honestly. So if you think about it, so running is twice the speed as walking. So that means it would be about 11k RC XP per hour in the time I would be spending rune crafting. So that is a nice multi-skill method. However, I don't plan on doing any like craft guild stuff or anything like that. It's not really efficient for me. Another option, of course, is I could do some fire making. I could cook at the bank. What else? That's about it, honestly. Yeah. I guess I could alch, but I don't think... Does alching actually stall you? I don't remember. I saw a guy doing it and it looked like it was stalling him, but I don't really know. Yeah. not free-to-play Iron Man. No thank you. Yeah, right, crafting too, sort of. I would have to purchase already tanned hard leather, which might be hard to come by because I don't think people really sell it. Let me look it up. Hard leather. No one is selling it. One person is trying to buy it. That's about it. So, unless I put in like a really good offer for it, I don't think anyone would be selling it. In an ideal scenario, yeah. I think ultimately I'll probably have to end up tanning my own hides for any crafting XP I get. So, do I know how to check the source code for drops? I do not. I am not a technical person whatsoever. I'm interested in game mechanics, but not to the point where I'm looking at code, because I don't understand it, nor do I really care to. No offense to people out there that enjoy that sort of thing, but not my thing. Gems out of the picture, probably. I don't think. I mean, I think there are gem rocks, right? But I don't know how. I don't think they're very good down here. Plus, you get a lot of. Oh wait, are there gem rocks? Because I know there's no like opals and jades or anything, right? So does that mean you only get like the 4 regular gems, or anybody know? Yes. Okay. Well, maybe. I don't know if they go down in price, but I wasn't really anticipating them going down in price because they're in high demand, I assume, because of the enchantments you can get from them, the boosts, bonuses, whatever. First time getting scammed in 2004scape happened today. Is that right? What happened? Apologies. Did not mean to cough. Still feeling a little under the weather, but I'm doing all right. I was explaining to this guy here that's on World 1. He was buying air runes, and he has never rune crafted before, or knew how to, so I was explaining to him that you had to do rune mysteries and whatnot. It was a very wholesome experience. Jade's Opal, etc. came out in 2003. Oh, I swear someone said they didn't, but you're probably right then. Huh. I feel like all my knowledge about this is just like, I think I heard it somewhere. Oops. Sorry to hear that, Craig. What I did for my feathers, hello. Yes, I do have air runes. What I did was while I was woodcutting, I like woodcut at the willows, kind of near Remington, the ones that are like along that like beach area. And then when I got a full inventory, I would fire make them on the way to the fishing shop and buy about 300 feathers, and then fire make my way back. So it was like kind of efficient-ish. I think I might do that for some time to get a feather stack so I don't have to purchase them from people. Might be the move. I do. How many do you need? I was looking it up on markets earlier, I was surprised to see that no one's like buying or selling thread. I kind of expected someone to, but because that is kind of annoying to buy, but it's, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. I was just buying it in between laps at cow killing crafting guild crafting method, which wasn't the best, but I got like 4k thread, I think, from it, or 2k, I don't remember exactly what I got. Not my favorite method, I must say. I don't really want to do that at all, so hopefully I can purchase enough cowhide to get XP in the future. What's my cash stack looking like? I haven't checked. 400k, ooh, nice. I don't think I'm going to buy any more essence. I think I'm going to try and just craft all the essence I got and sell all the airs I can. Try and finish off the other methods, or the other skills I got left. Trying to buy big bones to do that method I was just talking about while rune crafting. So hopefully kind of going to try to aim for maybe like 49. I think I'll stop at 49 per, because then I can... I only would get like, I think I calculated it would be only like 10k per XP from the rest of my melees and ranged. So maybe I'll just stop like 10k or more before 50. Coming to your world view west. You come view west, okay. I don't mind, that's fine. 4k. That's a good enough deal. 4,000 times 15 is 60k. Why are people grinding a private server? Will 2004scape even be around a year from now? I think most people have the same reason for playing this, is that it's fun and it's a part of RuneScape history that was lost because Jagex never backed up their game, so it's an experience to be a part of this moment, I would say. Sharing it with a bunch of people. So that's what I would say. That's why I'm playing, personally. Let me just grab another 3. Go back. Where is he? No way. He said V West, right? Yeah. Wow, V West World 1 is dead. Who would have saw that coming? Hello. There are some lovely curtains on this window. I don't really know, Michael. Are you gonna give me 20? Sure. Is he actually gonna? If you give me 20 each, I'd be like, hey. Do you want to sell 50 law runes? 450 each? I kind of need my laws. I've gotten them just from killing things mostly, so I do need them still, unfortunately. For moments like that. I don't have that many either. I'm sure you can purchase some on Lost City Markets, I think is what it's called. think that's what the website is, right? Yeah, velocity.records. I think they are cheaper than that, aren't they? Yeah, people are... Oh, wait. Yeah, it looks like people are selling them for around $350 to $400 each. Selling and buying. I have a feeling they're going to go down because people are camping Chaos Druids a lot, and they have like a 1 in... I want to say it's like a 1 in 6. Well, no, it's like 1 in 18 to drop 3 or something. So you'd get like 1 every few kills, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've seen Hurley around. I want to do KBD, but he hasn't been on lately as far as I can tell. Yeah, he's actually in the chat, I think. He was on vacation, so that is why. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I feel like this game would be pretty difficult without without Lost City markets, especially for me, because how would I trade with anyone? Like, no, I'd have to trade with just free-to-play players, because how would anyone know to come to a free-to-play world? It was kind of sick to hear about people getting D-meds like within the first few hours of release. I was in Discord with some people and they were like, yo, just saw someone with a D-med walk by, it's crazy. Who would have thought the day would come? Yeah, pay-to-play players can go to free-to-play worlds, yeah. I would imagine most people on the free-to-play worlds are people that are just trying to escape resource spots in members, maybe? That would be my guess. Are you talking about mining, Danae? What exactly is the context to what you're asking? Do pay-to-play players have the bank space in free-to-play worlds? That's a good question. I would assume so. Wait a second. That's a good point. Maybe not. Yeah, because like, isn't it that way in old school? Like, if you try to deposit something, well, maybe at some point it was, but I think you're right. I think it would probably say that your bank is full. For fishing. Okay. Do you know if there's a 4 or 3 tick cycle starter in pay-to-play? I don't know what pay-to-play has to do with it, but fishing is a 5 tick action by default. If you use a tinderbox on a log, it'll make a 4 tick action. And if you eat something, it'll start a 3 tick action. But other than that, I don't know. True. No, you're good. Fun fact about camera movement in this period of the game, and it actually was this way in old school up until maybe like 2018, 2017, around there is my guess. Your camera will move, like your perspective will move slightly every so often. So like if you notice my compass, I'm like directly north-south facing with the camera angle, but it's like slightly panned weird. So over time, it moves like a pixel every so often in either direction, kind of waves back and forth. I think it was like an anti-botting strategy at the time, but it's pretty annoying if you're like... So one thing I noticed it with was when I was getting 200 mil mining on my old school account, I would have my camera face like this, and the rocks adjacent to me, pretty much fully zoomed in, and the rocks would be like either really close to my inventory or really far away from my inventory, depending on that random camera movement. So that was pretty annoying doing. I did a lot of mining XP with that in place until they changed it. So yeah, that's on 2004scape. Kind of cool that they bothered to code that in. Knife log herb tar, wondered if there's something similar in 04. Yeah, there's no herb tar, I believe. Knife log was also... Knife log is a crossbow fletching specific tick manipulation method, so there's no crossbows other than the basic crossbow. So you cannot do that on 04scape. There's not really anything. The best thing to do is likely what Inducted did to 99. I would say, maybe. I don't know if it... I would assume it probably saves some time. I haven't done the math, but he essentially would just fly fish an inventory of trout and salmon, cook them, and then 3-tick the next inventory. And then you can you can either attack with an empty short bow or light a log to 4-tick the rest of the inventory that you didn't catch a fish. So, does anyone know if a lockpick is used when using the door in the Wildy Pirates hideout? I think it does. Wait. I feel like someone said it did, but I don't remember now. It might have been something else I'm thinking of. I want to say it does, though. Yeah, no snow either, true. I would assume that they'll probably release holiday events that they have like the proof that they existed and how they worked and that sort of thing for the future past 2004. If anyone didn't know already, there wasn't any holiday events going on in 2004 as far as we know. So no problem. Should check on the Big Bone market right now, see if anyone's selling for a reasonable price. Yeah, this guy Mr. T is the last person that posted anything. He's not logged in though. Have had him added for a bit. I think he did some Essence running for me at some point. I recognize that name. I wonder if anyone's killing giants. Probably killing fire giants, but I don't think they'd be bothering to bank the bones. I think those are pretty far away from a bank. I bet the fishing guild has has really dropped the prices of like lobsters and swordfish, so that's good for me. There's still people at Hill Giants, you think? Yeah, that makes sense. They're a good low-level monster to kill, and there's probably quite a few people who are newer accounts. Catherby was packed earlier, I can imagine. I was kind of hoping to like see multiple streams going on to get like all those hot spots, but I didn't really see too much. A lot of people just doing quests on day one, it seemed like. Understandably. I've seen a few people have already finished all the quests except for Legends Guild, or Legends, what's called Legends Quest, yeah. Kind of crazy. Am I disappointed by the free-to-play numbers? Not really. I mean, I kind of expected them to be pretty low. Another person crafting air runes? What a rare sight. Probably won't be able to stream for a crazy amount of time today, just giving everyone a heads up. What time is that right now? 1:30. So probably about an hour and a half I might need to end the stream, but I mean that's still a decent amount of time, so no worries. I know everyone that in your honor thank you, I know everyone that live streams this game for whatever reason loves to stream for like 10 hours at a time, but I'm not built that way. I can't talk that long. I get like very mentally exhausted after streaming. Yeah, garlic is crazy. Yeah, reads all of his chats for like 10 hours, true. I don't even know how he keeps up with it. It's kind of, well, I guess like there is a lot of his chats that aren't really like something worth reading. It's like someone responding to something like wow, or you know. But the people that do ask a question or bring up a topic, he does make an effort, obviously, so regardless, quite impressive. You have a stutter, so you use video making as an exercise to practice fluent speech. Oh, that's cool. 10 hours of speaking would, yeah, I can imagine that being quite difficult. Saw you asking Pizzazz about F2P high scores, yeah. I wonder if anyone else said anything. I should probably open it up, see what has been said, if anything. What was it? Pizzazz. There it is. Did anyone else say anything to me after? Someone responded with a fire emoji. ATAM. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone else said anything. But very cool. Very happy about that. Oh wait, how many active F2P-Only accounts are there now? You can see the people who have never logged into a member world, right? Did that get responded to? I gotta see now. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh wait, who? What's this guy's name again? Ghost or Mist? Doesn't seem like he responded. Oh well. Am I staying free to play? Yes. For the time being. Whenever a fork of this Lost City server happens, then I will try out members content at that point. But I want this account to remain a dedicated free-to-play account so that it can exist separately from whatever fork happens in the future. By that I mean whenever 2005scape is released or whatever they decide on doing, which they haven't been directly like adamant about what they're doing, so whatever the devs decide. Whether that be like mid 04 or 05scape. I need to stop reading Discord, some silly things being posted. So I believe Inducted has has stayed up, not sleeping since the release of members, by the way, if anyone didn't know already. I don't think he's logged out. Let's see. What is he at right now? He's trying to, I think he's going for rank 1 thieving, obviously. He's at 78 thieving. Holy, yeah, he definitely hasn't slept. He's 600k XP ahead of Dog, who's also stayed up quite a bit, but yeah. Looks like Demgainzio stopped at 1 mil XP. I was in Discord with the top 4 thievers. What day is today? Monday? On Saturday it was. Yeah. Are you really training rune crafting by making air runes? How long have you spent doing this? Yeah, airs are pretty good. Pretty good XP and GP. There's no abyss in this version of the game, so runecraft doesn't change much. You can do nature runes and members and get about 1k XP per hour faster, but that's about it. The best way to get RC XP is to get runners, though, which I have had some of my XP from runners, not a substantial amount, but because I do have to pay for them. I do lose money when I have runners, so I do have to do some solo to make up for that. But yeah. What's the EHP site? There's a couple of them. I mean, EHP is kind of silly on this because it's all dependent on what you can, like, what kind of trades you can make, I guess, really, because you can't make GP 0 time on this. No alting is allowed. So in my opinion, EHP is kind of stupid. But if you want to look at EHP, there are a couple sites. They're both on the Lost Citizens Discord, linked in useful links or useful websites. I can't remember what the channel name is, something like that. Did not know you're streaming. Oh, hello. Yeah, you were on stream, by the way. Yeah, that's the double the XP. No, it's not. I've heard it's like 6k an hour. Swarm? It's not 12k an hour or anything like that. There's no way. Right, yeah, so there was, according to that EHP site, though, inducted is twice the EHP as dead botting, which is kind of insane. But to be fair, inducted does not have, like, people supporting him. He's mostly, like, solo, and he's pretty much only done things that are not dependent on other players, really. So it's hard. Again, it's a hard metric to look at, right? So the Herblore level up race is going strong. I haven't been paying attention too much. I saw that that Adamant guy was pretty high up there. I haven't checked since a day or two. Let's see. Herblore. Oh, deadbotting his Risen, I see. And Fortune. I don't know who that is, but good for those people. And Bucko as well in there. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I would assume so. Try out a different playlist. Or wait, I said Thurgo. I just realized this guy. Nermoth and Dwarven Mind. This is the guy I'm teaching to runecraft. Where is Dwarven Mine? Okay, he found it. Okay, I don't really know how to direct someone to Dwarven Mine, really. I mean, you can tell him, like, northeast corner of Falador, or like east or west of the monastery, I guess. I don't know. I had a guy earlier ask where Varrock was. So there are noobs in this game somehow. Don't know how they ended up here, but yeah, drop downs are legal. Windows mouse keys was a thing in 2004. It's a what do you call it? The word will come to me eventually, but yeah, Windows mouse keys has existed for a while, and if you emulate it with AHK, that's totally fine. The word that I was thinking of is like an accessibility tool. I assume it was for people who like have trouble moving mice. Rune crafting Professor Pause. Can one fix a broken pickaxe? They can. He didn't lose his axe head. Hello, Mr. Music. Did I finish my coffee already? Yeah. Wait, did I? Let me check. It got a little cold. Yeah, it looks like I had some left, but oh well. I tend to do this. I started messing with this border that you're all looking at, and I had the border from the podcast that I made, that I like photoshopped together, and then I was like, wait a second, it looks weird with like these borders because of the aspect ratio of RuneScape, which by the way is such a weird number. It's like I always thought it was like 4:3, but it's like, I want to say it was like 16 to 10.75, I think is the actual number that I figured out. So then I downloaded the background stones from Lost City website. You can just hit open image in new tab, downloaded that, and then had to get that all fixed. Anyway, what I was saying was I get so carried away sometimes. And then I was like, wait, I don't have a thumbnail for the live stream, so then I gotta do that. And then format that to the proper 16:9 ratio for thumbnails on YouTube. And by the time I finished all that, my coffee got cold, so it happens. Sad story, I know. Uh-oh. Oh, teleported. Or if that was my internet or just the server, I'm not sure. Pomodoro. What is the Pomodoro technique? A time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in 1980s to use a kitchen timer to break work into intervals, typically 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. What does that have to do with coffee? I do not have any beads, no. Sorry. Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotcha. Little trick for anyone who wants to get into using HK. You can download it I think it's free. Yeah, it's definitely free. And so how it works is that it has kind of its own like coding language to some extent. It's like you have to like type in things a certain way to get to create certain actions that you want and bind them to keys and whatnot. But an easy way to get into it, I would suggest. The reason I did it this way is because it's been a while since I've used it, and I kind of forgot how it worked. So you can go on any like AI chat software, like ChatGPT or whatever, and you can just ask it like, "Hey, can you bind the?" I would recommend using NumPad. I like that personally, but can you bind NumPad whatever? Nope. Say like NumPad 1 and NumPad 4 to create an action that drops my cursor down by 43 pixels or whatever amount of pixels you need, and then it'll just spit out the proper format you need. So that's what I did because I couldn't remember how to format things. So I mean, you can either do that or just Google how to use HK. That's also an option, but I was lazy about it, so option for those lazy people that don't feel like learning anything. Yeah, like, I mean, there are other things it can be useful for as well. Like back in the day, what was it exactly? Did you have to play 07 in like a browser? I don't remember. There was something where like it was annoying for me to resize my client every time I opened it up. I think it even might have been. Oh yeah, you know what it was? It was their official client for old school RuneScape. It would have a really weird ratio every time you opened it up. So what I would do is I made a HK script that you could auto resize it to the proper ratio according to your like resolution of your computer screen, whatever. So that's another. There's like so many things you can use it for that are not necessarily related to RuneScape. It's just like a quick time saver in some cases. For like tedious things you can automate. It's pretty nice. But the proper usage for, I just want to reiterate, the proper usage for it as a tool on 04 is to emulate Windows mouse keys. Don't try and do anything crazy and against the rules to anyone out there. I've also heard that Windows mouse keys can do some crazy stuff too, but when people say that, just they're mostly referring to its default mode. I remember when I first learned how to use Windows mouse keys, it was like 2011 or whatever, because I had heard people used it to like drop fish in their inventory, and that was such a game changer at the time. I was like, wow, what have I been doing this whole time? What's up, Analog? I noticed that. I don't remember. I might have accidentally added you or something. I was like, wait, isn't that guy on my ignore lists? I might have accidentally added you to my ignore list at some point. There's sometimes I'm like right clicking and left clicking, and like if you said something to me and I right clicked and left clicked on the screen, then I might have accidentally done that. I've done that a couple times with people, or like in the chat down here or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what he did. Mostly the people on my ignore list just like flamed me for no reason, so I just added them to my ignore list because I didn't want them to anymore. AHK. Ignored for lowballing at B West. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Is the stream still going? It seems like it is. Yeah, I think it might just be the server, honestly. What program am I using? Well, I just spent like 5 minutes talking about HK and how to use it, so I'll just reiterate very quickly. By program, what do you mean? I am just using HK. It's you can write your own scripts in it, but the purpose of it is to emulate Windows mouse keys and not go crazy with it, because there are some crazy things you could do with HK. But what I was saying was it's got a lot of helpful tools for dealing with like tedious things like resizing clients and whatnot as well, but only use it to to do what Windows mouse keys can do for 2004scape, and not anything on the verge of cheating. Oh, you mean, what am I using? I think you want version 1.137. Different syntax and configurations. Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. I've just had it downloaded for a long time, so I haven't needed to re-download it or update it or anything. It is. I find it quite enjoyable to try and like one-tick bank and that sort of thing too. It adds. While it's definitely easier, it is still kind of challenging to get that flawless bank. That's a part of like Abyss RC that I really like. There's a lot of opportunities for like perfect ticking things. It's such a small thing. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's just fun to try and be micro efficient at times. And go for like really high XP hours, maximizing efficiency. We used to have a little competition in our clan where we'd submit the best hours we could do for things. Me and Tanner and another guy named Ben were going back and forth with the best woodcutting hours we could do, and that was quite enjoyable at the time. But the old school woodcutting mechanics changed because of forestry, and that ruined the method, unfortunately. So, thanks, Jagex. How does F2P for the first couple, or how does F2P for the first couple of days since members release? Other than Rune crafting? I don't know, am I disconnecting again? I think I'm still going on stream. Am I good on old school? Yeah, I'm good on old school, so I'm still streaming. I've only been RCing airs because the price has been really crazy, so I couldn't speak for how other resource spots are. I have seen people going back and forth from the mining guild still, so it seems like people are still mining coal, at least. I'm not sure about like hill giants or moss giants or anything like that, though. I'm not sure. I will get back to training other skills. It's just I have to take advantage of airs while the price is high. How much are airs each? I've been pretty steadily selling them for 15 GP each. Speaking of that, I do need to update my listing because people probably think I'm not online right now. Oh my god, I'm looking at the sell prices right now on the markets. It's so there's my listing, 15, then it goes 18, 18, 20, 20, 15, 13, 16, 15, 18, 20. Yeah, people are selling for quite high right now. I don't know if it would sell for that much, but we'll see. I did just refresh it. Let's see if any PMs start rolling in. Yeah, I'm making about 70k an hour. It could be blue drags. Yeah, that's a good point. I did not think about that. I have noticed people are maging those. I was watching Index's stream earlier, and he was doing the same thing. Yep, there come the PMs. Oops. Wait, did I just ignore him? I did. Whoops. I'm at Valley East. How many do you need? I always forget to update my listings. It's a bad habit. Just get too in the zone RCing. I guess, you know, if you are, I'll let you know when I get back to the bank. You know, I guess those people that are maging blue drags probably are still profiting with the hide they get, right? So all I got is airs. Everyone always asks for mines. I have 14K. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, look, they're just like insta selling for 15. I should probably even list it higher, honestly. I mean, I'll change the price next time, but I'll just sell this guy out what I got for 15 each. I'm not gonna just change the price on him like that. That'd be rude. I always find it weird when people like see your listing and then they like ignore the price you listed at, and they're like, "What? That's stupid. That's a dumb price to list it at." After I tell them like in game, it's like, oh, "Did you not see it? Can I do all for 200K? How much would that be?" I don't like when people try to make deals with me like that. I'm already listing it lower than everyone else is. Hold on, what is that? 14.2 each? No. No, that's alright. I'll hang on to them. No, I don't want to seem like a jerk, but I'll just hang on to them. Okay, he already logged out, whatever. Ignore list him. Just like I did with you. True. Bulk buy discount. Yeah, I don't believe in bulk buying discounts. I list them for what I list them. Exactly. I'll just hang on to them if they don't want to pay full price. Like, I don't mind. I'm not in desperate need for GP. It's just what I'm selling. Exactly. I feel like I missed a message. I feel like someone said something about. Yeah. Are you still playing RS on the side? That is correct. I am. Yeah. I'm at U's right now. Oops. Yo, what's up, Garlic? I'm shocked you're in the chat. I feel like you'd be streaming. I feel like you stream for every waking moment of the day these days. He's putting up 150K. Okay, so he wants 10,000. Nice. Okay. 150K, 10,000. Do I? Alright. How much GP do I have now? It's gotta be like 550K? No, 600K. Nice. That's the highest GP stack I've had in this game so far. And then I gotta update my... Has anybody else noticed that Markets is like having an error every time you update your listing? It's kind of annoying. I don't think it actually even changes it. You have to like delete the post. So what do I have left? 4,500 I think. Let's see if it actually does anything. I don't think it will though. Yeah, 500 server error. I think I just have to delete the offer then. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. Streamed 20 hours over the weekend. You're crazy. I was just saying earlier in the stream, like, I don't know how you do that and how other people do it. I just get like mentally exhausted after reading chats for excessive periods of time. Grinding out 42 thieving right now. Are you gating it up as well? I was also talking about how I was thinking you had like 300 viewers while streaming, and I would imagine a fair few of those people were like brand new to the concept of 2004scape. And I feel like if they saw you doing what you're doing, it would be like, I would be like, why would I do this? This seems stupid. Just the whole gate method. It's like the dumbest thing. I was in, while you were streaming the gate, I was in Discord with a bunch of people, like Inducted, Dog, Demgainzio, and they were all doing gate as well and streaming it. It was so stupid. So I was like watching multiple people click on a gate for like a few hours straight. Oh yeah, I gotta make a new error listing. Hold on. I don't want to message Big Shot. I feel like he probably gets a lot of messages, I would assume. Should I have... Yeah, I'll take a runner. Are you watching, Bjorn? Sure thing. Might as well. I may have to pay him in GP if I don't have enough errors for him, but oh well. I guess I won't make a new listing then because I'll need some errors to pay Bjorn. But. Is induced here? I don't think so. He's probably focusing in. Well, if he is, he's probably not typing because he's probably pickpocketing Artie Knights and spam clicking and doesn't want to lose ticks. So that would be my guess. You're thieving with him, yeah. So, I don't know how much... I assume I'll probably do some more air running in the future, but I've developed a little system I've told Bjorn about, but I haven't mentioned it in a video yet. I probably should. But for those who have every 50 hours, we'll say, which would equate to... What was that again? 50 times. So it would be every 1,500 laps of airs, I would increase the multiplier that I would pay people. So people who have ran for me for a while would get a higher multiplier of airs back than those who are new. So that was the concept that Bjorn is referencing. See if I have any other regulars online. Doesn't seem like it now. Yeah, I imagine stalls are not too bad at all. I assume on like high populated worlds as well, you're probably not getting attacked by the guard. Or wait, wasn't there like a location you could stand that you wouldn't get attacked at all? I think I saw someone doing that or talk about it. I guess you can always like trap all the guards in the houses. I'm sure people have done that too. Yeah, I'm sure it's chill though, just spam clicking one spot, not having to pay attention too much. Yeah. I should have enough to pay Bjorn, actually. I've got 5k. That's quite a few hours of running if he did. Plus I gotta get going in like an hour probably. And then I'll be back later. I'm probably not gonna stream again, but I'll be back playing the game. Had the day off today, so. Inducted, he is here. Somehow managed to get a YouTube emoji chat in without losing ticks, I assume. Yeah, already nights. Good job. I have a feeling he just like clicked on the emoji button, clicked on a random one, hit enter. The YouTube emojis are so bad, I must say. I mean, it's a consistent art style, but it just feels like, I don't know, a little over the top. I'm worth wasting ticks for. That's crazy. I don't know about that. I feel like Dog's gonna pass you now that you're typing in chat. I was telling my wife about how you left the Discord call because of what Dog said yesterday, or 2 days ago, I guess now. What is that even? What does it say? It doesn't tell you what it is. It's that one. Face, tongue out. Great. Thanks, YouTube. And love. Oh yeah, this guy right here, Deus Meus, I was RCing with him. Oh, there's Bjorn. I was RCing with him this morning, and he is also a free-to-play only player, so I'm not gonna bother opening the tally website I was using before. I'm just gonna say it in chat. In game chat, unless I have like 2 people, and I'm not gonna bother with it, I don't think. Yeah, anyway. There's Deus Meus, and then another guy PM'd me, Thorfinn, this guy, said they're staying free to play. Oh snap. Why am I typing out nice? I have a button that just types out the word nice. I should get a little like laminated sticker. I have it bound to the, what is that, backslash? Yeah, my backslash button, because I'd never use that for anything. I should just get a little laminated sticker that says nice in RuneScape font and just put it on that key. That'd be funny. planning on going pay to play. I am eventually, whenever the next fork happens, is my intention. Yo, Index. Oh, you guys seeing this? Bjorn found a dupe. Told Pizzazz about it. Already fixed. Hey Pizzazz, how's it going? Would either I don't know if Bjorn's watching. I don't. Hello, Bjorn, are you watching? Say something. What was the situation exactly? You are watching, okay. Can you elaborate? Can somebody elaborate, either Pizzazz or Bjorn? Coffee and errands same morning for me. Kind of beast. Yeah, I've been RCing since I woke up too. An RS economy not ruined by dupes, or even worse, Zelra. Something to be protected. True. Could get more than one magic staff alch for 48k. Holy! How did you even find that? Why were you alching a magic staff? You could cancel a dialogue to staves from Mage Bank and not advance your quest state. Alchable. Oh, okay. It didn't get any abuse. Good to hear. I thought he was saying like he alched the like basic magic staff that you can get as like a drop from Moss Giants or whatever. I understand. What you thinking about the next 2004scape podcast? I have been thinking about it. I have yet to ask anybody to be on it yet. I was hopefully thinking of getting people together for this Saturday, a week after members release, but we'll see. I have some people in mind, and backups if people say no. We'll see. I also have an idea of people for a third podcast as well. Kind of a different theme from the first two, but I'm trying to get, like, I have ideas for like who I want to be on it, just to get different perspectives or similar perspectives is kind of what I'm aiming for. I realize I'm being kind of vague, but I don't want to give too much away, so. But there has been thought put into it, yes. High level players and upcoming content creators. That's kind of what I was thinking of, yeah. I do, so I am in a clan. Again, I don't know I don't know if it's supposed to be a secret or not. I did mention it on the podcast. A few of us are in a clan. Don't know if the name is meant to be leaked or not, but it has mostly high level players in it. It's kind of like a skilling clan sort of vibe. But I was thinking of asking a few of those people if they wanted to be on some future casts as well. Yeah, and obviously devs. I have some devs in mind, but there was one guy. I don't know anything about him, and Tanner mentioned him on the last podcast. But according to Tanner, he seems like he probably wouldn't want to be on the podcast. So I'm not gonna ask him, honestly. I don't want to be weird to anyone and ask them to do something they don't want to. So I don't know. Maybe I'll still send him a message anyway. Suggestion, Dem Gainesio, yeah. Fun fact, the first podcast I ever did had Dem Gainesio in it. It's no longer on YouTube because he kind of said some bad things on it, and no, that's not actually the reason. The reason I did unlist it at one point just because it was a little inappropriate, but the main reason was because my YouTube channel got hacked and removed by YouTube, so yeah. Anyway. Am I lagging? What's happening here? See if we can get mod Matt K. That would be interesting. I bet I could, honestly. Oh, maybe not. I don't even know how I would reach Matt K. I guess like Twitter DM. I have no idea. I feel like I have to go up a little bit in the chat because I was rambling too much. How much am I paying per trip? 10x airs. I forgot to write 5 for the last, I think, right? Did I forget? I did. Wait, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, there you go. Stop confusing me, Bjorn. If you would like to. I don't know if that guy has a talisman. We'll see. I'm paying 10x airs. The difference from normal Runecrafter runners is that or whatever you want to call it, service providers, is that I'll pay you the extra airs after you're done. So, wait, was that? Bjorn is confusing me now. I'll pay the extra airs afterwards because I would be losing XP if I just kept extra airs in my inventory the whole time, so yeah, that's why. I also keep track of how many laps people do, and I have a spreadsheet of that, so you can kind of compete with the other regulars. I don't want to give you essence, or you have to provide these things yourself, sir. Alright, back to reading chat. I want to help you, but I don't have essence. I'm sorry. Go get some essence. As a listener, high-level players and upcoming content creators sound fun to hear. Yeah, that's kind of my thought as well. I don't want to have the most obvious people be on the podcast, but at the same time, like it would be nice to have them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about the podcast. I also feel kind of weird for being the one that started it, just because I feel like I don't represent the 2004scape community at all. I'm just kind of here. I don't feel like an integral part in it whatsoever, so it feels like a slight amount of pressure, but I don't feel pressured. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like I am anybody. If that makes sense. Like, it would make more sense if, like, Pizzazz hosted the podcast, you know what I mean? Like, had his own, or, like, some integral developer is kind of what I'm saying. But anyway. Ook needs to be there. That would be pretty funny. Should get Frack on the podcast. He would just be flaming us the whole time. You've developed 6 to 7 hotfix updates since members release with no downtime addressing content bugs people have reported. That's kind of beasts. Twitter is great to reach Matt K. He usually replies. Okay, well, I'll think about it. It would be interesting to get his perspective, I guess. I didn't get a chance to watch, holy. I didn't get a chance to watch his stream. I know somebody, like, recorded it or downloaded it or something and uploaded it to YouTube, so I think it is available somewhere, but every person who plays becomes an integral part, big or small. Carve your niche out. Thank you for your words of wisdom, Pizzazz. Appreciate it. Regardless, what is it, like, it's a thing called imposter syndrome or whatever, right? I feel that often. You saw Pizzazz on, so that means it's official. That's fair. What is this, 9? I feel like I'm losing count. I'm gonna say it's 9. Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm not, like, that much of a skiller in comparison to others that play, and, like, I'm also not really that much of a content creator in comparison to others. So, in my head, it just kind of feels like maybe I shouldn't have started a quote-unquote 2004scape podcast. You know what I mean? But also, I like making podcasts, and I've done it a lot in the past, so I guess I just should do things I enjoy. That should be the moral of the story. You were shaking when you found the dupe. I see. Please fix the cannon. Reclaim bug is fixed. Or fix is work in progress. Should be deployed today. Oh. I didn't even know the cannon wasn't accessible currently. Yeah, spinach rolls are somebody's buying them for 500 each, so it's worth keeping. Some people are collectors out there. Log out thieving. Oh, are you like are you talking about, no, you're probably not talking about the let me pull it up again, the poison chalice. Yeah. I don't think that's what you're talking about, but kebab collectors, maybe. I mean, they are kind of annoying to collect, right? You gotta go through like dialogue, so my favorite training worlds are the Russian Indian worlds. Did the playlist end? What's happening? No, it didn't. It's just, I see. Inducted and a handful of others were logging out when stunned to cut the time in half. Oh my god, are you serious? It's too much server load. Oh, but it's authentic. Freaking inducted. Who leaked? Who leaked to Pizzazz? It was fun while it lasted. Does anybody remember? I can't remember exactly what it was, but when Achievement Diaries came out on Old School, there was some method that was like a bug, but it wasn't like an obvious. I can't remember exactly what it was, so I can't really speak on it, but it wasn't like an obvious bug. It was like, it could have been maybe intentional type of thing. And a few people took advantage of it, like Automelogy and Trance Music, and they both got like a week ban or something, or 1 or 2 week ban from it. They like banned people for abusing it. It's kind of silly. I remember that being a topic on a podcast in the past. Thankfully, Pizzazz probably won't do that. Ooh. kind of beast. Unless you have a bad heart. How do you know they have a bad heart? Well, I bet Inducted has a bad heart. He drinks a lot of energy drinks, right? Pizzazz, any idea if updates will drop monthly or group a few months worth into a bigger update later down the line? That's a good question. My guess would probably be authentic to, like, if they bundled updates together and updated the game. I'm sure that would be my assumption of how they would do it. Chronologically, obviously. This song is kind of annoying. I'm gonna skip it. Someone else found a dupe and didn't report. We caught them as soon as possible and banned and patched. But they put up a 300k GP post on Scythe before. Oh, is that the forum thing? Before realizing bad heart. True. Well, you could say the same thing about Inducted abusing that bug, right? But I guess it's an authentic bug, so therefore it's fine, right? True. Okay. Sounds like I do. I don't know where we're at. I'm just gonna say a number. If I feel like Bjorn, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. In the past, when I'm not like positive what lap count I was at, if I had added the last lap or not, I'll just like spam click the tally count a little bit more. So I've probably given you more air runes than I should have, but oh well. Did you ever end up correcting your spelling error on that one news post, Pizzazz? Is he still the induced? I want to know. I could just check, but I don't really feel like it right now. You did? Okay, good. I find it hilarious that no one told you. Like, I wouldn't even, like, I would have told you, but I just kind of figured that probably everyone was spamming you about it. Hello, Serenity, I think that's how you would say your name. Stats, and they're like this still. I haven't done much. I'm still working on level 50s. I went back to rune crafting because rune prices are really crazy right now, so. And I'd like to take advantage of set prices. Someone brought up in the chat that they think that the reason why is probably because of people maging blue dragons, which I think that's a feasible possibility for sure. Your mods made a Discord behind your back and didn't invite you. That's crazy. How are the cow hides? Buying them? I bought some. I saw a guy at V West before members launched that had a really good deal on them, so I snagged about 900 of them. So I've got a bit over 1,000 now, but I should be collecting more, you're right. Any skills you'd suggest I invest into as a fresh account? I think a really good, somebody in a video brought this up, I think a really good starter way of just like, because there's no, like you all know, there's no stronghold of security. You can't claim that initial 10k. It could have been a YouTube comment of mine that said this, but a nice starter way to make GP is just do Rune Mysteries, mine some essence, get a few mining levels, and then you can just have a nice decent stack of GP off the bat with just level 1 mining. So that's a good way to go about it, I'd say. And then once you've gotten past that initial hump, then you can branch off into other things. But that's a good starter way, I'd say, to make GP. Just realized I have not been running. I'm sure Bjorn can catch up now with his high level agility. We'll see. Yeah, you're not late. You're just I'm sure there'll be a lot more people starting for the first time in the future. So yo, Savage Jesus. Just zoom in. What's Pasta doing? I assume he still would. Well, no, actually I don't know what he's doing. I can look him up real quick. Let's see. High scores. Haven't talked to him in a bit. That would be 15. It looks like Pasta seems to be branching out and doing other skills. He's probably doing quests, is my guess. Can't wait for the next Pasta video to drop, though. That's crazy. Is Pasta a mod? That's kind of sick. I always thought, I don't know why, I thought that, wait, I thought mod accounts were, like, separate from, like, don't people have, like, mod whatever as their username if they're a mod? That would be crazy, though. Oh, okay, I gotcha. You TP'd him there? That's insane. Close to level? Not really. 1.14 mil. Next level at 1.21 mil. Level 75 RC is gonna look pretty nice though, in the stats tab, for sure. Yeah, that's what I thought was as. I assume P-mods probably have the same as they would on, like, the same powers they have on usual RuneScape, like just muting, right? I don't know. Do they have the ability to ban? I don't think so. I guess it'd just be like temporary mutes. Yeah, makes sense. Gotcha, that's pretty sick. Really, index, interesting. I wanted P-mod on old school so bad because, like, I hated being called a bot all the time. I would have loved to just be like, yo, and then I got a P-mod crown. They'd be like, oh, sorry. My bad. Like early on when I first started my account, I mean. What's the XP per hour? I've heard, I haven't actually calculated it myself, but I've heard it's like 5 to 5.5k an hour for solo airs. If you have a runner like I do right now, it's, you know, double that obviously, so. You think you saw bots yesterday? Ooh, do tell. 5 level 3 default looking characters in Lumbridge. They logged when you said bot. That's crazy. Seems suspicious. Did you report them? That's gross. Yeah, it's not too bad though. Am I lagging or? Yep, I'm actually lagging this time. I'm back. little lag spike, sorry. Oh, okay. It's not too bad though. I mean, at the most I've had like 4 runners at a time, and then it's like, you know, 20-25k an hour, which isn't terrible, kind of. But I enjoy it. It's a pretty easy method, so easy to do for long periods of time, if so desired. Did you advertise to the market that you're doing airs? You mean for like hosting running? No, I have not. I might do that at some point. I'm not really looking for like a ton of them because I don't want to like, I still need to, I need a decent stack of airs in order to do that really. And a cash stack as well, just to be able to maintain purchasing things for other skills and whatnot. So I will in the future. I really should though, because ultimately I do want to, you know, you do want to sacrifice some GP for RC so that you can get the higher multiplier, obviously, right? So level 88 would be ideal, before 99 obviously, but 9x airs. So maybe I should invest more into runners, but I also want to train my other skills, which requires GP, so that's the trade-off. Got 50 agility today, GZ. It's pretty high. That's probably top page, right? Let's see. Nope, I was off. 62 for top age. MOGN at rank 1, interesting. I noticed quite a few RCers are up on the agility high scores. It makes sense. I'm saving my agility training for Brimhaven, personally. Rank 69, nice. I need to start running again. I keep forgetting to turn it on. We want 15x or Riot. That's crazy. I'm not paying 15x. I've got a few people that are loyal runners that will accept 10x, I assume. I bought a pigeon cage to, instead of the scorpion cage yesterday, to the quest, maybe. Logged off immediately after. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I'm not good with quests. Quest knowledge. That's probably like lap 20, I would assume. I forgot to type in chat a couple times. Yeah, that's a good point, Pizzazz. I'll just read it in case people out there like inducted or too busy skilling. Players have a huge justice complex and are happy to witch hunt. If we were wrong about a case, we'd be condemning that player publicly. Yeah. My favorite XP with this game so far was people burning logs in the air altar and doing circles around it, demanding 15x. It was hilarious. Big group of people too when it was really popular. That's so funny. I was not around at that time. I was training other skills, I guess. Thoughts on the Essence Union? Is that a thing? I don't think it's a thing anymore. In all honesty, you know what oh, did you run out of energy, Bjorn? How did that happen? Mr. Agility? I guess I'm almost out too, to be fair. I really should be buying Essence, honestly, because I feel like eventually it's going to run out. Because, like, there's only so many new players, and people aren't going to be mining Essence forever, so I really should just keep purchasing. I should just keep doing this method until it's not as feasible, or, like, the margins are bad, or whatever, like I mentioned before. Just hit rank 1 fletching, notice me pizzazz. Did you really? Let me see. Oh yeah, look at that. GZ. Pizzazz said multi-logging through eras will be allowed, i.e. you can play your 2004. Oh, okay, really? At the same time, 2005 account at the same time. Will you do this instead of this to do F2P and pay to play at the same time? That's a great question. I was thinking about that, but I was thinking about it in a way like, wouldn't it be possible to pay to play, free to play, share economies directly? Not at this time. Yeah, what I was thinking about was, since it would be, if that was allowed, wouldn't you like technically be like able to play a 2004 account to make GP and then transfer it to 05 or something. I don't know, but then at the same time you would be multi-logging to exchange GP, which also was not allowed. So maybe it would be allowed. I don't know. Thinking about the logistics of that, I don't know. Not at this time, Pizzazz says so. I was thinking about that though. That would be interesting because then I could play my free-to-play account while playing the 05 variation. But yeah, there will be a one-time copy of all accounts to 0405, not on demand or upgrade. Okay, interesting. Okay, that makes it. So that would make it allowed then, right? With that logic. No on-demand upgrading. True, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, in that case, yeah, I mean, I could probably feasibly do solo airs on this while playing something else on 05. The 05 branch of my account. That would be kind of fun. Keep progressing this to some extent. It would be much more difficult with the presumably limited economy of future 04scape. Because my assumption is that most people will probably migrate to 05. I could be wrong, but it might be difficult to purchase things like Essence and such. We'll see. From my perspective, it seems like free-to-play through the years remains essentially the same, so might as well keep the 04 account free-to-play as opposed to a later version. I guess there are QOL updates such as make alls and make X's, but at its core, it's pretty much the same thing. Right, there are more bank slots, of course, yeah. Why do you assume there's missing points or lost media, Sook? Yeah, I would assume you probably wouldn't be able to communicate through... Ooh, coins. I will take those. I would assume you wouldn't be able to communicate between different eras of the game, especially if you had like the same username. Like, what if I was logged on to pause on multiple versions at the same time? I might have advanced a rune crafting rank now that I think about it. Let me take a look during the stream. Yeah, I should be rank 8 now once I log out. Kind of sick. The next rank is about 500k XP away though, so that's going to be quite a while for rank 7. But I assume the top RCers will probably get back to RC once they've gotten a decent amount of agility levels, is my guess. I feel like that would be a lot of work. You know, I need to start getting in the habit of reading chats. Are you planning on, at Pizzazz, are you planning on to drop each month's update in the month it came out in 2004, or do you think you'll work on a few months and drop them all at once? I would assume that like it would probably take up a lot of effort to like make sure an update is out on time, and it would also put a lot of pressure on the devs. That would be my assumption. We'll see what Pizzazz says if he responds, but that would be my guess. Like, I can't imagine, because like I assume obviously the devs are doing this on their own free time and for fun, but I can't imagine like having a deadline for things like that without being paid for it. Yeah, right, exactly. It would be kind of cool, but it also, I completely understand like not doing it that way. Yeah, good point. He says probably 1 or 2 months of 2004 at a time, depending on what released. We don't want to skip players experiencing some time-limited methods where random things are viable again, right? Still think it's going to be a while for us to get there, but still I trust the skills on the current Lost City team. They have very good skills, true. Whoa, look at this guy. He's got a gilded, or a gold rune helm. Oh wait, did he have trimmed wizard too? Or no, that's not what that is. Okay. First time I've seen that. Nice, nice. Second hard clue. That's kind of sick. Oh wow, nice. I forgot that you can get rune items from clue scrolls. That's a good point. I was thinking that it would only be a smithable thing for the preceding future, but that's a fair point I didn't think about. What mob? What is this, Minecraft? Or are they called mobs out here too? I don't know. Dude, what's up with the music? Is it not? It literally... Oh, I guess the playlist ended, that's why. Let's listen to... We'll go with Lo-Fi Christmas. Sure, why not? Hopefully this music actually is not copyrighted. I'll go under the assumption that Hurley was telling me the truth when he recommended this website. Why did you choose to say F2P on 2004? Would have loved to see you explore members, but keep them games coming anyway. Yeah, I know. I've gotten a few comments saying the same thing. I explained it in the last video pretty thoroughly, but I'll mention it real quick. The intent is to have a free-to-play account on the Lost City servers, and once it branches off into a different era, I plan on trying out members. And then if I don't enjoy members' content, then I can always go back to this. Do easy clues have any good rewards? I mean, there's some clue unique items, but they're not necessarily good rewards, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure they'll be cheaper than the other alternative clues, like medium hard rewards. Mediums, of course, you got the ranger boots and wizard boots that provide bonuses that you can't get in anything else. Best in slot. So and then hards. Is the Robin Hood hat in here? I think it is, right? So that's a pretty good reward, right? I think that is that best in slot. Surely, because like coif is the only other thing for headgear, I think. Red headband. That is kind of Giga Chad, true. I'm curious if anyone has any god armor pieces yet. I would assume probably. Let's see if there's anything listed. Let's try like a Saradomin plate body. I need to cough. I need to mute myself so I don't cough into the mic. Main menu. Saradomin plate. No sell listings. People are trying to buy them, it looks like. Someone's trying to buy one for... Oh, it's you, Smezk. See that. Saradomin full helm. I actually wouldn't even buy a Saradomin plate, I don't think, because they're not good at giants, so... And I don't really need the prayer bonus, to be honest. Air India is selling a Sarah full for 500k. That would be kind of sick to have, but I don't want to spend too much, honestly. I can see why you want the plate body and not the helm, because, you know, D-Med is best in slot, right? So... Do members' items weigh anything in free-to-play? That's a good question. I have no idea. I'll have to give that a... Oh yeah, you've got... I just noticed you got Boots of Lightness on. I assume those probably don't work. Oops. Hey, Genie. Blue Man. It's a joke with my runners and I. Zammy play by the offer for 1 mil. That's insane. I don't think anyone's gonna buy that, honestly. I could see it going for like 500k maybe, but a mil is a little bit much. Like the +1 prayer bonus is not worth that. Well, I don't know if it's +1, I'm not sure, but it's not good. What's with the Christmas music? I'm sorry, it was just an option on the playlist I was looking at that are copyright free. I'll change it. You're right. What am I doing? Dead Body has 40 mil bank. Not sure if true, but crazy if true. What else do we have? There's a playlist called Live Streaming. We'll try that. Sorry about the lag spike. Any new item type entering market will have crazy price hike. Yeah, true. I just don't think anyone's actually gonna, because I'm just saying it's not really worth it. Like, it's not that good of an item unless you're just like rolling in cash for whatever reason and don't care about skilling. Wow, this playlist sucks. Okay. I'll go back to the first one I was playing. That one's better. I would say probably not Zorian, for obvious reasons. Is the wilderness active on this game? I would say probably. I mean, I believe there's a, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's like a weekly clan war get together. I don't remember what day of the week, but from what I've heard. What's the most amount of runners I've had at a time? I mean, you were probably there for that, Bjorn. I would say maybe like, well, no, there's one time, this one time, it was like really early on. I think it was like 5 or 6 runners, actually. This guy was in like Discord with a bunch of IRL friends, and he like told them all to run for me. So I had like a bunch of people running at once one time. It's pretty funny. Yeah, and I'm sure there are like solo PKers just wandering the wilderness, I would assume, on like a high populated world. I can imagine. I don't know about like low level wilderness PKing, if that's a thing or not. I'm not sure. I'm not really a PKer at all. I'm sure it's going to be like pretty active though once like special attacks come out, for sure. That'll be pretty fun for those people. It is kind of a waste of money for me, but I feel like it would be cool to have a full Sarah set for to play 2004scape. Especially if they cost like $1 mil per piece. Keep forgetting to run. I feel like your trading has gotten faster, Bjorn. You drinking energy drinks or something? What's going on? You know you can stream on Twitch now. I sub to someone who does. I'm not really a fan of Twitch anyway. I don't get many viewers on Twitch. That's partly the reason. There are some nice things about it, but I kind of prefer YouTube, honestly. Even if I'm not entirely sure that's true, but if it is, regardless, I would still stream on YouTube. Right, yeah, like I streamed like 2001scape at one time, but I don't think anyone's gonna care about that, honestly. It's not even like close to old school. I was thinking today about how, Bjorn, where are you? I was thinking today about how, it would have been, like, absolutely brutal to be muted in game in actual 2004, because then, like, how are you supposed to trade with anybody? Like, not even a markets site or anything back then. I don't think, at least I don't think so, but I see. True. They used forums. Yeah, but it's, I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but still. I feel like the primary way of buying and selling back then was just like standing at the Varrock West or Valley Park and spamming things, right? Even on here, it's kind of rough for those people. I can imagine. Like, how are you, like, meeting up? You have to rely on them agreeing to your meeting location listed on markets for the most part, unless you want to, like, message them on Discord or something. Lost count again. What is it? It was 37. Okay. All right. I think I'll do one more lap, Bjorn, and audience. I do have to get going, so then I'll be back. I'll log in, but I won't be streaming. This will be the end of the stream. Let me know, for those watching in the past broadcast or in the chat currently, this is something you would like to see more of. I know it's not the most exciting content, but at least we can have a little interaction between each other, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not really participating in what everyone else is, but oh well. XP waste? Question mark? No, I have to pick my wife up from work, so don't want to leave her there stranded. Exactly. Don't piss off the miss is... I'm trying to remember what were the things that... What was Dim Gainsio saying yesterday? Or Saturday? It was like, can't beat 'em, feed 'em. In context to, like... Never mind, you guys probably could figure it out. But anyway, there's that one, and then Hour said something funny too. Oh jeez, I wish I remembered. In-game mod abusing you. You should probably report that. Stats? Not great. Working on level 50s. Distracted by crafting air runes. Good saying, and I agree. True. Yeah, Induck's just saying that because, yeah, he wants to be rank 1, obviously, so. Alright, time to pay Bjorn. Pay the toll. How many laps was that? 38. So 38 times 81. I owe him 3,078 air runes. There you go. Do I? Alright. That's what the bank is looking like. Got 9k, 9.7k airs, 11k essence, 617k GP. Very nice. I found these on the ground, by the way. Somebody just dropped 7 broken shields, so if anyone needs those, DM me. And that's what I got. I gotta get a Rune kite. I assume they're gonna drop a little bit more though, so I might wait on that. Nothing else too interesting. Haven't gotten any diamond drops yet. Kind of missing that spot. And I recently made all my limps into strength potions, so. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Nice little 3-hour stream. Bye.